Guys, it's Richard and welcome to HTML and CSS tutorial number 8. In this tutorial, what we're going to learn is how to add a table to our website. Okay, this is just a pretty dumb website I've just created. Spytech, just a Spytech. Alright, so this is the Spytech. Okay, we have just Spytech and we want to add a table to the Spytech. Okay, now to add table, you need to understand certain things about table. We have it in a form of rows and columns. Okay, now this is what we mean by row. This is row 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order. Okay, and then the columns are the vertical sections of the Excel, which is the vertical A, B, C, D in that order. Okay, so that is what we mean by row and column. The rows are the horizontal sections of an Excel, and then the columns are the vertical sections. We start with letter A, B, and then goes to that order. All right, thank you. Now we're going back to our web page, our editor. On our editor, what we need to start creating a table is the tag name or tag element for table. Okay, and then the tag element for table is a double tag, and in the double tag what we write is table. So you just create your less than sign, then you type in table. Okay, when you type in table, then you bring your greater than sign, your less than sign again, slash, and then table. Okay, when you type in table, then you close it. Now all the activities we are going to do will be in this table. Okay, all the activities we are going to do will be in this table. Now we have to get the table role. Okay, the table row is also a double tag, so we create our double tag, sign down, and then in this we put in the table role, and tag name for table row is TR. Okay, so TR simply stands for table role. Okay, and then TR at the ending tag, so we now have our table row. We can space this one out, and then we start creating something. Okay, in the table row, what we have to get is the table data. Okay, which is the column. The column simply means table data. Okay, now with the table data, you have to also create what we call the TD element or TD tag. Okay, which stands for table data. In simple terms, it means table column, but I didn't create the rules for HTML. They create a rule, so they make it TD for table data or table columns. Okay, it's the same thing. So TD slash and then TD, you close it. All right, so when you have it like this, now we can type in anything that we want. Okay, let's say I want to type in Richard. All right, CHARD. When you type in Richard and then we save this, all right, we go to our browser and then we run it. We can see that we have a table which is Richard here. Okay, very nicely highlighted, but the reason why we cannot see the table very clearly is because we've not finished designing the table. Okay, when you finish designing the table, you'll be able to see the table very clearly. Example, maybe you're not seeing the table wall, so we go back to our table, then we click on the space bar, then we introduce an attribute, okay, which is border, BORDER. Okay, sorry, it's R. BORDER should be equals to, and then we bring these two signs, and then we put in maybe 2 pixels. Okay, when you put in 2 pixels and then we click on save, let me see what I've done before I disgrace myself. You click on save and then we run it. Okay, that's very nice. Now this is just a one table that we've created, which is the row 1 column 1. In spreadsheet, it's going to be something like row 1 column 1, which is just like this, row 1 column 1. Okay, or row 1 column A. Now let's go and increase what we are doing. As I said earlier, all that you need to do is to have a table, and then in the table you create your role. Okay, so this is table rule one. We have only one rule in our table, and then with a table column or table data, we have one data, and in the data we have what we call Richard. Okay, now let's create another data and then see what we can do. So you create your opening tag and then your closing, and then you create your less than sign and a greater than sign, a less than sign again, slash, and a greater than sign. All that you need to do here, you don't have to type in table again. No, all that you need to type in is the table rule. Okay, when you type in table rule in the opening tag, which is the tr, and then behind the slash sign you type in tr again, you've created another rule. Okay, when you create another rule, then you come back to the rule and then you create a data for the table. Okay, so let's say I want to make this table data, so it's the less than sign slash the greater than, the less than sign, the greater than sign, the less than sign again, slash, and the greater than sign. Okay, that's the tag. Okay, and then that tag will also contain table data, which is the td, or table column. Okay, which is the td. So the table data will be in the opening tag and then the close down. And because I am too lazy, I don't want to be typing table data, I'll just copy this, and then when I copy it, I'll paste it. Okay, I want to create 3 table data. After creating the first table data, what I have to do is maybe I put in a name. I say I want to put in Richard, then rice. Okay, then the next one I want to put in dog, and then the next one, what do I put in? I put in cat. Okay, let's put in cat. Okay, let's put in cat. Okay, when you put in cat, go ahead and save this thing, and when we run our browser, you're going to get something very nice. Okay, this is a very nice thing that we've gotten, and we can make good use of what we have here, right? We can make good use of it. Now the next thing that I want to teach you is the table header. Okay, now with a table header, maybe you want to give a table header. We don't want a spy tag to be here, we want to be in a table form, and then we want to give it a table header. All that you have to do is to type in table header. Okay, now in the table that we have created, you just click on the space bar sign, and then you create a tag there. So when you create a tag, it's supposed to be the less than sign, the greater than sign, less than sign, and slash, and then the greater than sign. And then in the first opening tag, all that you have to put in is th. This th simply stands for table header. Okay, so th again, let's say in this th I want to put in spy tag. All right, when you put in spy tag, let's go ahead and save this and then see what we have done. I hope I've not done anything nasty. All right, this is spy tag. Now it looks like the table header. Okay, but let's say I want the table header to expand to maybe where cats ends, or to go to where YouTube ends. Okay, now that means you have to introduce another attribute, okay, in the table header. All that you have to do is come back to your browser. In the table header, you click on the space bar, and then you introduce an attribute called a call span. Okay, which is the COL span, which is supposed to be equals to, then you bring these two signs. When you bring it, then because you want to make the call span up to 3, which is 1 2 3, you put in 3. Okay, so you just put in 3 here. When you put in 3, and then we go ahead and save this, let's look at what you've done. I hope I've not done anything nasty. All right, so you can see that our spy tag is now in the middle, and it looks like just a table that we have created. Okay, so that is how to create a table and then use it on your website. Okay, it's very easy to do it. It's not anything that is very hard. And remember, anything that we have created, every table that we have created, we can add in anything that we can add in the body of a website, okay, we can add those same thing in the table. Example can be a picture, a link, whatever, we can add it in the table. Okay, so that is how to add table to your website. Let's say the tables, you want to make the tables a little big equal, because some tables are bigger than others. Then we need to introduce something that will be very unique. Okay, and introducing things that will be very unique needs to be well done. With this, all that you have to do is to go back to your editor. When you go to your editor, before you can make the table the same, you have to get the table width. Okay, so in the table, all that you have to do is to type in, sorry, we are not supposed to see this, is to type in width, width should be equals to, okay, then you bring this to colons. When you set the width, let's say we want the width to be equals to 100%. okay, 100%. Then we go ahead and save this thing. When we save it and see how our table width will be, when we run it now, the table width is exactly 100%, just like how our web page here. But there is a lot more to this, and I will clarify a lot of things to you in my next tutorial. Okay, then we move on to maybe CSS or a different thing. I don't know what we'll move on to. If you truly like my video, please kindly come to my website or my channel, and then if you like my videos, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. After subscribing, click on the notification bell to get notification whenever I post a new video. Please, if you don't understand anything in the video that you watch, don't forget to give me a comment. Okay, just write on my comment section and I'll clear things for you. Okay, and you can also give me a thumbs up and share the videos with your friends, because sharing is caring. Thank you, and please make sure you practice, because practice makes perfect. Thank you. Bye.